Welcome everyone to Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. I am Zerandom and I'm joined with guest
Shinko or SK, whichever you prefer.
And Sly 1. Now me personally, I haven't played through the Sly 1 all too much, but that's the first one in the series, so I might as well do this. And SK's never really played through the Sly games, now have you? In fact, you've hardly seen them.
No, there's varying reasons for that, although I would say one of those reasons is it's one of those games where the fan base is giving it a very bad reputation.
Yep, and that's the only reason why you don't like it, and that's the only reason why I'm bringing you along with this. Otherwise, I would have brought Chris just to say, hey, this is the PS2 game that you missed.
Yeah.
You should play this.
Yeah, he's got me tied up in the side room right now to a chair. I just have a microphone and a TV in front of me.
Yes. Hey Sly, are you okay? Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, the waggle stick thing. That's a bit like Metal Gear Solid 2. By the way, we do have bathroom breaks, right? You know, tied to chair and all.
There's a hole under your chair. There's a hole in your chair.
Son, what am I now, a zoo animal?
Yes. You were my pet for amusement. A Sly Cooper production. Let me just like spend a couple of seconds just kind of getting used to the controls again. Because, spoiler warning, I had a failed recording because internet would cut out. And I also just want to collect coins to get my... my lucky charm as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's been having tech problems, which means if the slightest thing goes even slightly wrong, this whole thing's probably gonna go...
Which is why I have a new method of doing this, which is just do one video at a time, wait 5 minutes to see if my internet's not going to explode, and then try a second episode.
You know, it would have been much easier for you to take me with you if you hadn't have tied me to that chair, instead of like leaving me here, you know?
That wasn't me though, that was a robot.
See,
Sly agrees.
I'll have to keep my eye on you.
Bird! There's a bird over there! Yeah, the way I'm doing that is I'm just moving around with the control sticks when they were talking. This little blue line is pretty much your main game's gimmick. It's whenever you see this, you can do a Master Thief move, also known as a siddle. I'm pretty sure I can do that, so does that qualify me as a Master Thief?
All Master Thieves have clothes hooks.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to get into the backstory of this character because he's going to do it himself. In fact, in each of the 3 games, actually 4 now that he's in, he does it himself at the very beginning of the game. So there really is no need to do the backstory because he tells it to you anyway. Alright, it's behind the red door.
I must admit, story-wise, I know very little, but it's nice to know at the very least that in all the games he's been in, that they've kept faithful. Unlike some people. Spyro! Excuse me.
Come on, get in the door. Get in the door. Fuck this. Life isn't worth living. Look at that fall. He would have easily just like jumped down there and taken no damage. I just waste a life for no good reason. But I get extra to be edgy and such.
To be a master, like thieving master.
Yeah, you can't really hear the music, but the music is like this. The music is like this. I want to say like smooth jazz kind of thing. I don't even know what to describe it as. It's like this slow kind. It's like all this slow music. There's never really a fast piece of music unless you're in combat.
That song I was doing was completely original, by the way.
Paris. Also, we're about to see the British flag. Well, the British flag, of course. No, the... Oh, there is no flag. Wait. There's no flag? Okay, then. How do I get out of this?
No flag for you.
I'm gonna ransack this place. I'm just gonna beat all these books and chairs and get coins out of it.
Things I learned from video games. Coins can be found in books.
And chairs. And bottles of whiskey.
And chairs. Well, I can confirm that there are coins in chairs and stuff, because I went on a holiday to Ibiza, and we had about a fortnight there, and one day we decided to do nothing, so I was so bored, I was stuck in like the restaurant bar type area, and they kept playing the Titanic theme tune over and over and over, and while I was slowly losing my sanity, I was looking for spare change behind the chairs because I was that bored.
See, I remember the combination from the first failed recording I had of this, but I got it in the wrong order. I put like 793 instead of 937. I wanted to see if I can just like beat Bentley.
What was that? What was that quote? He says something like, "Now look here, I know exactly the order of, I know exactly the notes for the tune, just not the right order." It was something like that. Morecambe and Wise, English, old.
So I know the entire story of Harry Potter, just I don't know the order. So I think Dumbledore died first, then.
Why are we suddenly talking about Harry Potter?
Because you're going, oh, I know this, but it's not in the right order. Here's the love interest, and also the villain, kind of half villain, I want to say.
And the Rule 33s. No, not Rule 33s, Rule 34s of this series.
What's Rule 33?
I don't even know why my brain said Rule 33. I'm gonna look it up now.
Oh god.
I won't share it if it's bad, because you know, E for everyone.
That's not really E for everyone now, is it? Also, she uses a shock pistol because guns aren't allowed.
Oh.
What? What is it?
First of all, I'd like to point out that I broke my handspree from the top of my upness. Anyway, Rule 33. Are you sure you want me to share this?
Sure. It's relevant.
I said, bearing in mind when I said Rule 33 instead of Rule 34. Rule 33. When in doubt, it's a man.
So pretty much Rule 63. Actually, no, the opposite of Rule 63. What's the opposite of Rule 63? Or does Rule 63 work both ways?
Wait, what? You got me looking at bloody internet rules now. What is Rule 63? I don't even know.
Rule 63 is like when turns a male character to a female character.
Give him there's a female version of that character.
Yeah. Also, here's the backstory.
It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus.
Thievius Raccoonus.
A little bit of trivia is that
families that push the tradition.
There's no honor, no challenge, no fun.
It's like you want to be a great thief, my boy, but I want to be a dancer. You want to be a great thief.
I mean, the raccoons, they're known for being thieves.
5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought.
You know what looks like a raccoon?
What?
A red panda. Red pandas are my nemesis.
Red pandas?
Yes.
Hands off the panda.
They look a bit like raccoons, but they have fur on them that looks a bit like a red squirrel. And the reason they're my nemesis is because I had to do this project one time for animals and zoos and stuff, and I decided one animal I was going to do was a red panda. So when we went on the zoo trip, it's like, okay, I'm going to take pictures of the red pandas, and the entire time when I'm trying to take pictures of this red panda, every time, because my camera was digital and it was quite slow taking the pictures, there was like this moment between I pressed the button and then it would take the picture. And in that moment between it getting ready to take the picture and actually doing it, the red panda would stick his tongue out and move every single time.
It's like, oh, you're trying to take a picture? Yeah, it moves. So, pretty much just to reiterate, because the way that we're doing this is that SK is able to see what I'm doing in almost real time, but he's unable to hear anything. Pretty much the main story is, Sly Cooper was supposed to inherit the instruction manual to the game. But then a group of evil people doing evil things came in and killed your father and stole the book and did stuff with it. Sly was put in an orphanage where he met Bentley and Murray. Bentley is the turtle and Murray is the hippo who drives a car. Bentley is pretty much how we look at cutscenes in the base, and Murray is kind of like the teaser to the next world when we're in this little hub between the hubs. So, we look at cutscenes through Bentley, this is the next world, and then Murray has a little thing that he can do. He's eating peanuts. He's eating peanuts. He's eating peanuts, and he offers us one, but he ends up eating it anyway.
The peanuts.
So, here's a little story on one of the Fiendish Five.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog.
Sir Raleigh the Frog. Menacing evil frog.
As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at
Does he have a French accent, perchance?
Found it to his
No, he
liking.
doesn't. I think he's Belgian, maybe.
Who quickly became addicted to
Belgian? No, he's not French. He's just Belgian. Okay.
I don't know. I actually don't know. His accent's weird. It's like this sophisticated accent, but it's also like menacing a little bit.
Was off the soggy coast of the Isle of Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the
And here I am with no
perilous
sound.
triangle.
He's situated in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle, which is where he does all his piracy. His actual piracy. He doesn't like download movies and then puts them on the internet for people to BitTorrent.
Oh, that's a relief, because otherwise, me being in the UK, I won't be able to watch it.
And I think that I should end the episode here, so next time we'll actually begin the proper game.
Da 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 da.